Okay, hi everyone. Richard has just ate his second day of raw food and his breathing is getting better. So I just want to show you how it looks. Alexa, light on.
Okay,
Alexa, light bright.
okay,
Alexa, second light bright.
okay.
And so basically, he's the worst after he eats. So this is the worst he is. And this is pretty good. And it kind of adjusts. Like, you might have a bit of an issue where it's forced and it's a bit fast. It might go up to 40 or 45 a minute, but at that point it only lasts for like a minute, or if that. And otherwise, this is about the worst that it's gotten since he's went raw. And later on, once his food digests a bit more, then it's going to be even better than this. And he just fell off the couch too, basically, like literally on his side. It looked painful. And he was okay. So I'm kind of scared right now because I've been talking a lot of shit about people online, and I stopped locking the door because I don't want to be, a baby. And I stopped using the camera. So I figure that there's nothing I can do anyway. If they really want to, they can steal my camera, put Wi-Fi in it, they can put it back then, and they can get in through the doors. ChatGPT says that when you lock the door with the latch lock, they can actually get into that, and they can close it, and they can make it re-lock. And ChatGPT says that. That's not like some random person saying it. And it says you can't even ask how to do it because you're not allowed to know that because it's illegal. But it has something to do with the framing of the door and the hinges. And it said once you can get in, it's easier to get out and re-lock the door. And I don't want sleep gas coming in the house in order for them to do that. And even if there wasn't any sleep gas, I would still not want to be a baby. Like, I feel like most people are my friends at this point, and before I was harassed by these families, I felt like most people were my friends. And at that time, I had those CSAs going on around me because they had, when I went to that support group, a guy with a sex criminal record hassle me to get my phone number. So they were already saying all kinds of stuff about me back then, but I had lots of friends and I had support from everyone. And I think, therefore, now that I feel the same way as I felt back then, that people will protect me. And maybe that's a ridiculous notion, but I believe it. And so, therefore, that's why I'm not locking the doors anymore, because I don't want to be a fighter and have to worry about everything. I don't want to have to not fall asleep on the couch. Like, if I'm falling asleep on the couch, I can't just fall asleep. That would be not allowed because then someone could come in and hurt me. And even though that's the first tier is the security camera and the lock on the side door. And even still, I won't sleep on the couch. I still go into my room and then I lock that from the inside. And I'm just done locking doors. I don't want to feel like I'm looking over my shoulder. And I never locked doors when I was a kid either. And that's how I grew up. We just had bells on our door, and the dog would bark if someone came in. And so now we don't really have a dog, but if they wanted to put the dog out, they could just gas the house. So there's no way you can really do anything.